In today's video, we are decorating for fall. Yes, I know it's the middle of August, but honestly, at this point, I don't care. I am an autumn girly to my core. It is my favorite season. Halloween is my favorite holiday. I am ready to start vibing and celebrating fall. And the weather is starting to cool off, which means it's basically fall. That's how I view this. But if you're new here, welcome. My name is Peyton and I'm an American currently living in Germany. And if you're not new here, welcome back, bestie. But I kind of talked about this a little bit in one of my previous vlogs where this coming fall, I am really missing home, because if you're familiar with the United States, then you know they really do up just about every holiday, but especially fall. Like, I've been seeing so many fall releases and everything already, like fall lotions, pumpkin spice lattes, all the Halloween cookies, all the Halloween decor at Home Goods and At Home and Michael's and everything, and I am getting some serious FOMO. Even my grandma yesterday sent me a video of her in Home Goods showing me all the Halloween and fall decor, and I wish I could just teleport there because I miss it. I did get to go to TK Maxx a couple weeks ago, which I showed y'all in one of my previous vlogs that I was just talking about, and they had a bit of stuff that was good, which I did get some that we're about to use to decorate with, but it was nowhere near like the TJ Maxx, Home Goods and everything back home. And I will go ahead and say that, like, I feel really fortunate because this is pretty much the first year where I really can start decorating for holidays. Josh and I last year started collecting stuff for Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving and everything, because before that we had absolutely nothing. So I'm just fortunate enough to have anything at all to be able to decorate with today, because especially with our generation being so online, we kind of have an epidemic of comparison because we can just kind of see into everyone's lives now. And so I keep seeing all these autumn girlies coming out with all their fall Halloween decor, going shopping, all these things, and like their whole house or apartment is completely decked out in Halloween and fall decorations, you name it. And I have to remind myself that it is okay that I don't have that much fall decor, Halloween decor, and to make the most with what you have and to be grateful for what you even do have. And comparison is a thief of joy. So I kind of just also wanted to come on here and kind of give ourselves a reminder, you and me, a reminder that we need to stop comparing ourselves to people online. Yes, some people can full on decorate for Halloween and some people can't. And that's just what it is. But it's up to you to make your life as magical as you want it to be. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. And that is what we're doing today. We are making our lives magical. We are making this house magical, more magical than it already is, because if you know me, if you're familiar with me, I love a cottagecore vibe. I have been collecting antiques and little trinkets and stuff ever since we've moved to Germany, because this is temporary for us, unfortunately. We are eventually moving back to the States. But without further ado, before I just yap for 30 plus minutes, let me give you a tour of the house to do a kind of before and after comparison. Then I'll show y'all kind of what we're working with, and then we shall start decorating, because it is time for spooky season. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care that it's still summertime and we still have 36 days until fall. It is fall in my heart, and that's all that matters. So let's get into it. Let me give you the before tour. So this is what we're working with in the dining room. I'm going to take this up. I still need to find a replacement for this. I haven't found like a fall Halloween table runner yet that I like. I really need to hang these plates, but I'm going to wait for my husband to do that, because I tried command stripping this one and it fell off the wall, so we're gonna wait for him to do that. But isn't this plate like so fall? I thrifted this and I love it. Over here we have our little bar section, which y'all know that we actually got this pretty recently, and it is, I think, like a 1930s piece of woodwork or something. Absolutely love her. She is a bit tall. I am 5'2", so this isn't the best, but anyways, it's okay. I still love her anyways, and I think this is perfect for the fall / Halloween. Honestly, a lot of our decor kind of fits in with autumn vibes, so that's a good thing. We need to redo this area. We're not really redoing it, we're just adding a little pizzazz. Like I'm going to add some Halloween cups here and switch out some of these candles for more fall colors. Then obviously we have the living room area, which again, not going to do a lot. I'm probably going to switch out this book for one that's more fall-y. I don't know what to say, because I do have some books that are more of the fall colors. I'll show you an up close of this book in a second. And I'm probably going to switch out the throw blankets, since I've collected a couple throw blankets in the past couple months. And that's about it in this area. Josh and I did order some arts and crafts because we are going to DIY some Halloween and fall decor. So I'm gonna put like some paper bats here whenever we get that in, some like garland and everything that we're gonna DIY. So stay tuned for that in a different vlog. But this is the book, and I feel like it's just not really fall, so I'm gonna switch it out with probably one of these books right here that's on my TV stand. Honestly, not gonna be doing much with the kitchen, but I will switch these out. Which I am kind of sad because I just got these from my grandma and just put these up like a week ago. But it's time for Halloween, it's time for fall. And I did thrift a couple weeks ago at a flea market this fun ceramic. It's like yellow and cream with a little bit of brown. I'm trying to figure out how I want to decorate with this, use it as like a vase or something, but I do love it. And then I just finished this rituals candle, which is so perfect for Halloween and fall. And I need to look up how I can get the wax out of this because I do want to keep this because it's such a pretty glass. So if you know how, let me know in the comments, but if not, I'm just gonna Google it or YouTube it. So fortunately, our entryway is really fall coated already. Like to me, this really screams fall. I'll probably just take that little glass with the flower out since that's more spring. But overall, this is really a fall vibe, especially with this rug and then my baskets I've slowly been collecting. Then it's really dark in here, but this is like my little hallway. And honestly, the only thing I'm really gonna do over here is take that floral table runner off. I would like to get a fall one, but we shall see. Then finally, you have our bedroom. Honestly, our sheets are already very fall coated, but I did just order some new ones from Amazon that are like a mauve-y pink color. And I think I'm gonna mix it with this green gingham just because I'm tired of only having one pair of sheets. And then I'll probably put away the kind of floral pillows just for the fall winter, and I can't decide if I'm gonna bring one of my Halloween pillows up here or not. And I'm going to take this off just to have the stone, since again this is way more spring. All right, now we need to know what we're working with. I do have a little bit in my, I call it the attic, but our landlords call it like a she shed. It is really cool. If I was a kid, I would love this, but it's like a whole little area above this room that has outlets, light switches. It's insane, but I use it as storage. So let me grab those fall Halloween decorations and then take it down where the new ones are, just to see, like I said, what we're working with. This is literally just a ladder in the room. It's honestly, it's really cool. I like it. But let me go check. We don't have much, just this, but that's more than enough. So this was really all I had last year. Butter had a sweater. We have some very fragile little pumpkins, some like tea towels, a skull, a wreath holder, and then just like this tapestry. And really most of it is for butter. And then I did have some glasses as well from a couple years ago. And that is it. That is legitimately all we had. Obviously, very happy to be adding these to the collection that I got from TK Maxx and a few other places. So let's get into it, guys. Let's get decorating. I might be going back and forth a little bit, but I do think I'm going to start with the living room. for now, we're pretty much done decorating in the living room, so let me give you a tour. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep it this way, but I put some pumpkins in here, added the skull, switched out the book and added that pumpkin candle. I just hate that there's a little rip right there, but it's okay. Added the little ghosty. I did switch out the candle that was in the swan, but I think it might be too tall to burn. I feel like my bar though goes so nicely with the fall theme. And then we did get the other day this like pumpkin mix, so that'll be nice. Added this fall blanket, then really didn't do much over here, just brought my pillow down from our bedroom and added this blanket. Now let's do my bar area. So I think this is pretty much all I'm gonna do for the bar. I did end up having to get some ribbon to tie on each side of this garland because it was just a little too short. But let me show you what I did. So that's where I tied the ribbon. This honestly comes in clutch that there's these hooks on the side. But we have the 6-foot spooky ghost garland. Look how cutie pie they are. Added this globe that does sing. Then I traded out the glasses for my anthropology ones. I love these. I just got these actually, and I was able to get them off German Anthropology. And this one is really cool because it glows in the dark. Then this was actually over here, but I pulled out this wine bottle. I saved this because I always thought it was so cool. And obviously this was very Halloween, so I put that out. I wanted to put a candle in here, but it didn't fit, so it's just gonna be like that for now. Then I switched out this candle. I actually thrifted this like star candle holder, and then I switched out the candle in the hurricane glass. And these are obviously very Halloween already, so I didn't take those down. And I thought about switching out the plate, but I felt like this plate perfectly brought out the colors in this candle and that candle, so I'm just leaving it there for now. Okay, right now the only thing we're really going to do over here is take this table runner off, just because it is not Halloween fall at all, unfortunately. So to take that off, and then hopefully I can find a Halloween fall table runner very soon. She needs some clothes. Oh my. Or I'm thinking that I could switch out this gold tray for now. I wish I had some Halloween salt and pepper shakers, but could switch it out with this just for now so it fills up like more space. Put like some Halloween decorations. I was even thinking of putting this Anthropology tea towel underneath it, which I think looks good, but I think it bothers me that there's only tassels on one side since it is supposed to be a tea towel and not a table runner. All right, I know it's not the most fall thing ever right now, but I took the tea towel that was on my oven and put it underneath this for now, just until I get a fall table runner, and then I put some of the pumpkins around it. Not the most creative thing, but I think it's cute, so. This is what we're working with, and honestly, I don't think it's bad. Okay, time for the kitchen, which again, probably not gonna do a lot, but better than nothing. Alright, so we have the Happy Halloween pot holder. We have our little ghosty. Then the only other thing I did was switch out the tea towels, and that is all I did in the kitchen. I apologize for the lighting. It's starting to rain outside, so it's not that great. But I think the only thing I'm gonna do in here is probably take this away and then maybe put like one decoration. Got butter dog dog at the entrance. All right, there's really not much left for me to do. I'm trying to decide if I want to switch out the decorations on here with some of the Halloween decor that I have. So let's see. I don't think I'm in love with this, but it'll have to do for now. These actually light up, which is really cool. I also have this kind of little tapestry that I would really like to hang. I don't know why, but it reminds me of Akatar. This was actually Josh's before we got together. I think it's really good for Halloween. I just don't know where to put it. I put it here for now, but I do not like it right there. It's gonna be right there for now. Now let's do the bedroom. Not in love with how the bed looks right now, just because I'm used to having so many decorative pillows, but this will have to do for now. I might still end up moving that pillow downstairs, but we shall see. I even put Bubs in the Halloween spirit. Look at his little bandana. You're so cutie. Yes, you are. Big stretch for a butter dog. Okay, so that's pretty much all the fall decorating that we're going to do for now. It already looks so cute, so adorable, and has me incredibly excited for fall. And it just started raining outside, so that's even better. So to get into the full fall mood, we're gonna set the vibes. I'm gonna do like a simmer pot. We're gonna watch a movie, and then that'll conclude this vlog. I did just get all of my arts and crafts in, but I'm probably not going to crack this open until this weekend or next weekend, because I promised Josh that we would do it together because he also wants to do some arts and crafts. So stay tuned for this, but let's get into some fall vibes, okay?